In this video, I will guide you through setting up your penetration testing lab for web application pen tests using the OWASP Juice Shop, then how to download and install Burp Suite onto your machine. Before we begin, please click the subscribe button below and make sure to like this video and share. Thank you. We will be using the OWASP Juice Shop through our local host. So we are going to need the source files in order to install it on our local machine. So go ahead and search for OWASP Juice Shop GitHub. OWASP Juice Shop GitHub like this, and click on this first link here. And then we can see the installation or setup guide as provided here. So we are going to need to install Node.js. All right. If you have Git installed on your laptop, there's no problem also. But for this setup, we are not necessarily going to need Git installed on our laptop. All right. So by the time you install Node.js, then we can seed into the Juice Shop and then run npm install. This is why we need to install Node, because we need access to the npm package. And then we'll run npm start, which will grant us access to the local host on port 3000. All right, so go back up to where you see releases and click on it. Now I am on a Windows machine, so I'm going to download the zip file for Windows, and then I am running a Node.js version 20, which is here. So go ahead and select the appropriate one for your machine and download the zip file. So click on download. While that is downloading, we will go ahead and try to install Node.js. So type Node.js download. This should take you to the Node.js download page. Click on download Node.js. You want to download the version that is displayed here as LTS. So go ahead and click on download Node.js, and then your download should start at the moment. So as you can see, the download has started. All right. So I'll skip ahead to when the download is done. Also, while we are still on our browser, we can go ahead and download the Burp Suite Community Edition, because that is what we will be using. So go ahead and type Burp Suite download. Now this will take you to the Portswigger website. Click on the download Burp Suite Community Edition. Go ahead and go straight to downloads and hit download. Make sure to select your host operating system. If it's Windows, like I am, so I'm going to select Windows. Click on download and we wait for that to download also. All right, so I already have my files downloaded here, as you can see, and then we'll start installing them one after the other. First and foremost, I want you to install the Node.js. So go ahead and click on it, and then it's going to bring up the installation wizard for you. Click on next. As you can see, I already have Node installed, so it's going to ask me to either change, repair, or remove. But for you, if you've not installed it before, you go ahead and follow the prompts. Next thing you want to do is you want to install the Burp Suite Community Edition that you also downloaded. Follow the same procedure, click on it, run it. It's preparing to install the Burp Suite Community Edition for me. I also have it installed, so I'm going to cancel it. But for you, go ahead and let it install. Over to the Juice Shop. I want you to extract the file you downloaded to any folder of your choice. So go ahead and click on extract files to a location where you want to extract it to. After extracting your juice shop to your desired location, I want you to go there. And then what you want to do is you want to open up your Windows terminal or your command prompt. If you're on Kali Linux, you want to open your terminal to that particular folder. So I'm going to open up my command prompt here, and you want to navigate to where you extracted the file. For me, it's in my documents, projects, and then juice shop. I renamed it to make it simpler. So navigate to the location of your juice shop extract. I want you to run npm install. This is the reason why you install the Node.js, for you to have access to the npm package. Type npm install and hit enter. So this is going to do the initializations for you, and mind you are going to do this just once. So I'm going to skip ahead to when this is done and then we'll continue. All right, so my installation is complete and yours should be done by now. If not, you can go ahead and pause the video and let your installation complete. Now I'm going to clear my screen. CLS. What you want to do now is you want to run npm start. This will launch your juice shop on localhost port 3000. Hit enter. As you can see, the server is now listening on port 3000. So go back to your web browser to confirm that you have successfully set up your juice shop. So you are going to type localhost colon 3000 and hit enter. Okay, so if you've made it this far, congratulations. It means you followed the steps correctly and your juice shop is up and running. And that is all we need for now. Now go ahead and start the Burp Suite you installed earlier. Okay, so you're going to do the initial setup. So go ahead and click next. You can either decide to load from a configuration file or use Burp defaults. I'm going to go with the default and then start Burp. So over here you have your dashboard. As the name suggests, you can see your active tasks. If you are crawling a website or you are scanning a website, the task will be displayed here. Then you have your target. This is where your target URLs, your site maps, and everything will be displayed. So by the time we enter the URL, in our case localhost 3000, it will be logged in here. Then you have the proxy. The proxy is where you switch off and on your intercept in order to intercept requests or traffic flowing from your browser. Then we have the intruder. Then we have the repeater. The repeater enables us to perform manual brute forcing of requests. For example, if we are to send a HTTP request, either post or get to a server, we can use the repeater to manually edit some of the parameters that we sent to the server. There is a full video where I've made on Burp Suite and Juice Shop. Please go ahead and watch that also for more details as regards how to use the Burp Suite. At this point, your penetration testing lab with Juice Shop is ready, and you can begin your web application penetration testing. Please check previous videos to learn web application pen tests and subscribe to get future content when they drop. See you in the next video.